Welcome to the November 2011 edition of Roland Users Group Television. I'm Dan Krisher. Loop-based music creation involves layering audio samples and loops on top of each other to create a performance. And looping crosses all musical genres, and no two musicians approach looping the same way. Now, Boss products like the Boss loop stations, the RC3, the RC30, and the new flagship RC300 are becoming the standard for this type of music making. Mainly so because of their incredible 3 hours of recording time, ease of use, and flexibility for this kind of music performance. Now, we recently brought 6 of the country's top loop artists to Hollywood, California to compete in the 2nd annual Boss Loop Station Contest. And these 6 loop artists competed for our grand prize, which also included the special honor of representing Boss US at the International Loop Station World Championship to be held next year in Frankfurt, Germany. Now, we have highlights from this year's contest, plus video of the winning performance by Angela Chic from Wilmington, Delaware. So let's check it out.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our 3rd performer from Wilmington, Delaware, Angela Chic. Angela, take it away.
See the smoke line rising, hear the whistle blow. Here she comes, the mighty train, the one that we all know. Feel the tremble of the tracks beat against your spine, 'cause she's coming, coming. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel the rumbling? No stranger, he knows us all by name. He's calling for the holy and perhaps a few that ain't. I hope you got your ticket. I know that I got mine, 'cause it's coming, coming. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel the rumbling, rumbling? Can't you feel it? Can't you feel the rumbling, rumbling? Can't you feel it? Can't you feel the rumbling? As the train approaches, you can hear the master call. He's calling for his children, Lord. You know he knows them all. His voice is like the thunder crashing through the station wall. He's coming, coming. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel the rumbling, 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 rumbling? Lord, can't you feel the rumbling, 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 rumbling. Oh, he said, Matthew, you robbed a few, but don't you worry, my boy, I love you. Mother there, you ain't too busy. Let a good girl come to me, Simon. Now, Paul, I hear you hate my church. Now it's time for you to get to work. I say, Rick, honey, think of your day. Can't you think you're precious to me? Baby, come and stand beside me. Even though you did deny me. Leave your burdens, feel my loving. Live your life like Jackson coming. And comes a rumbling. Can't feel that train, it's rumbling. Can't feel that train. I hope you got your ticket, Lord. I know that I got mine, because it's coming, rumbling. Can't feel the train, it's coming, it's coming. Can't feel the train, it's coming, it's coming. Can't feel the train, it's coming, it's rumbling. Can't you feel the rumbling? Lord, can't you feel the train?
Angela Chic, everybody.
And the young lady you just saw performing is the internationally renowned classical pianist Yana Resnick. And Yana joins us here live in the studio. And Yana's going to be talking to us about the VPiano Grand Tour that's going to be happening this year and into next year. So Yana, welcome to Roland Users Group TV. How are you?
Thank you. Very good, thank you.
So tell us about the VPiano Grand Tour that you're involved in.
Well, it's a very, very exciting project because Roland has invited me to go on tour with this beautiful instrument. And what we're doing is we're going to different locations all over the United States and South America. We will be in Chile in December and went to Salt Lake City already and Fort Wayne, Indiana, and many more locations to come. But what we're doing is we're bringing music to the people, and a lot of the times after the concert, people come to me and they say, we could never imagine hearing classical music performed on a digital piano, you know, but this is so incredible for me because it is possible now with this new incredible instrument to be able to create music and a whole concert of strictly classical program. You know, I'm playing Chopin, Liszt, Rachmaninoff, Scarlatti, just a wide variety of wonderful classical compositions, but it's really fun to be able to do it on this instrument of today's day. You know, this great achievement by Roland. So it's been really fun.
It sounds really cool, really exciting. Now, I've seen you perform many times. I've seen you perform at Zipper Hall. One of my favorite performances was your performance at the Lincoln Center Penthouse. And you play just a variety of repertoire, very nuanced, all the way to pieces that are very dramatic. So given that, what makes the VPiano Grand so special as an instrument for you?
Well, it has no limits whatsoever. You know, so on a musical perspective, as any piano, anything that you can imagine in your mind comes out in this instrument. So it doesn't matter what I play. I can play on really, really difficult Rachmaninoff pieces and very soft Debussy and everything, you know, every single dynamic that I'm imagining in my mind comes out very easily. And what I love also specifically about this piano is that the quality of the action is extremely even. So I know exactly what to expect. There are no, you know, untuned notes. There are no broken pedals. Everything is working properly and evenly, and it's a rare thing to have actually for most pianos.
Right, it doesn't require tuning or anything like that.
Well, it doesn't require tuning. Actually, speaking about tuning, you can tune this piano to match exactly what you like. So you can make it as bright as you want or as mellow as you want. You can have the touch that you want, the weight of the key, exactly how you wish. And you can save it all as your personal setting and take it with you in a little USB file all over the world. So it's a very individual approach towards. So it's not just the piano, but it's made for you specifically. So I can play on any setting that I like, and it's personal.
You can customize it to
absolutely
to your style of playing.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be performing for us later on in the program, a very special piece, but the piece is also going to show off another facet of the VPiano. So can you tell us about that?
Yeah, well, this is really exciting because we've been working on projects with two pianos. And it's, you know, sometimes you feel like playing two pianos and there's nobody available. But what is amazing about this is that I actually pre-recorded the first part of the Astor Piazzolla Libertango that was arranged for two pianos. And I pre-recorded the first part, and all I do now is here I would push play and it creates the first part for me, and then I play the second part on top of that. So basically we have a piece that is written for two pianos that I'm able to play by myself.
So you can completely duet.
I'm duetting with myself.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to join us at the end of the broadcast, and so we're going to look forward to that. So you want to stay tuned. So again, Jana Resnick will be back with us performing live and show off again the remarkable expression and sound quality of the VPiano Grand. Now we're going to turn our attention to Roland's cube amps. And with over 1 million cube amps sold and going strong, the cube amps have become a standard with a lot of guitarists based on just their incredible sound quality, their versatility, their various effects, amp models. Also the fact that these compact amps pack such an incredible amount of sound, and they're also built to be roadworthy. Now we have a very special guest with us, the guitarist for Ministry, came to Roland recently, and he went through all of the different models of cube amps. He showed us his favorite amp models and also talked about what makes the Cube series such a great piece and such a great line for all guitarists to use. So let's check out what he has to say.
I pulled up the black panel amp model to test out what it would sound like to play some blues. I pulled up the metal stack with delay. I'm going to do a lead solo now. I got a metal rhythm sound, and I'm using the R-Fire amp model. The Cube 40 XL has a looper built inside that loops for 80 seconds. I'm going to loop a clean part and then switch the channel to a lead solo. Here we have the Roland Cube 15 XL, and it's time to play a little bit of country. You know, I've owned a lot of modeling amps, and this amp right here, the Roland Cube 15 XL, is the best little amp I think I've ever heard. Just the clarity that you get out of this thing, from the clean channel to the most extreme channel, it is the most diverse amp you could probably ever hear. Back in the 70s, Roland invented the JC120, which featured the first amp to have chorus built in. Here we have the Cube 20 XL that's basically featuring that amp. Over the years playing in the group Ministry, we always used really big amps to get our really big sound. The Roland Cube 20 XL has that big sound and a little amp. This is the extreme setting on the Roland Cube 20 XL.
The first Roland International VDrums Contest will be held Saturday, January 20th, 2012 at the House of Blues in Anaheim, California. And this year's event will also feature a special performance by the percussion ensemble Recycled Percussion. And if you want a taste of what this event will be about, you should check out the following clip, which is a highlight reel of this year's VDrums US Contest, which we held in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, big congratulations to J.P. Bouvet of Lakeville, Minnesota. He won this year's contest, and J.P. will represent the U.S. in the 2012 VDrums World Championship at the NAMM show this January. And this event is open to the public. It'll be at the House of Blues. And again, that'll be January 20th, 2012. So check the Roland US website for more information. So let's cut to a highlight reel of this year's 2011 Roland US VDrums Contest.
The runner-up goes to Mr. Pat Adams. Congratulations, you did a wonderful job, man. You played your butt off. Here you go. The second annual 2011 U.S. VDrums champion, J.P. Bouvet. Good job. There you go. All right.
we're back, and I'm joined by product specialist Dave Garza. And Dave is going to show us one of the most highly anticipated new products this year, which is the SBD-SX sampling drum pad. And this is a replacement to the previous SBD-S sampling drum pad that's been out for many, many years. So David, join us,
hey,
and it's welcome to Roland Users Group Television.
Thank you.
So tell me, what are the differences between the new SBD-SX and the previous SBD-S?
Well, one of the things about the SPDSX is that we took a lot of comments and suggestions from users and did some great things to the SPDSX, such as more memory. There's 2 gigabytes of memory in here. Multiple outputs, so you can send samples out of different outputs. The ability to route the click just to the headphone out, which is cool. Yep. As well as some other great things like pad indicator lights that'll kind of flash as a sample or a loop is playing. We also have a really great effects section in here with global effects as well as effects per patch. And then also you can, of course, the SPDS and the SPDSX are the only pads out there that you can sample right into. And on the new SPDSX, you can actually see the wave and edit them really easily right on the screen, which is pretty cool. So,
very, very cool.
Yeah.
Now, could you give us an example of how to actually sample into the SPDSX?
Sure, I can do that.
Cool.
What I'm going to do here is I'm going to play a demo song from this TD20 module here, which we've already hooked up there, and I'm going to show multi-sampling. So what we do here is we go into multi-sampling, and let me just test my level here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is while I'm playing the sample, I'm going to hit a pad, and at that time it's going to start sampling that section, and when it gets to the next section of the song, I can just hit another pad and just be laying in the sections of my song right in here, right in real time. So let's try it. Go. Next section. So now I'm putting that right there. And I can stop that sampling to wait for the next section that I want to lay in. So now let's play some of these back.
Wow.
Go to the next section. And I can just go anywhere I want to now.
Wow.
So you can see once you get your sections in there, you can totally control where your song or your samples go. So it's really great for
that seems
band or anything.
Super, super easy. And we're sampling from the inputs on the back. We could also sample from something like an iPod or something like that to the back.
Sure.
I know there's an input for that that's dedicated to, I think.
No, there's also, but you would just use the audio inputs, but you could also use it with a microphone.
Right.
And then, of course, you can also get samples, or we call them waves, into here from a USB thumb drive. And it even includes Wave Manager software. So on a PC or a Mac, you can have your waves in there and just drag and drop, so you can make your, make your patches right in your computer. And then while this is connected to it, just do your editing right there to make it even simpler.
That's awesome. That's a really, really easy way to set this up for live performance.
Sure.
So, Dave, that was great. We really appreciate you having us here. So, that was Dave Garza. And we're going to move on to our next topic, which is Roland has released a new V technology, which was part of our Roland Connect product launch. And this is an exciting new technology called V-mixing. And it joins other Roland V technologies, such as Veriphrase and V-Vocal. And V-mastering is the center of Roland's new R-Mix software, which enables you to do some pretty amazing manipulation of stereo mixes. If you're into doing things like mashups, remixing, it's a great tool for that, but it even has a lot of great features for music education too. So it's a really compelling new product, and let's check it out.
Welcome to an exciting new era of visual audio manipulation. Roland RMix is music software for visually analyzing and intuitively manipulating stereo mix audio in real time for Mac and PC. RMix can realize various digital signal processing for music, powered by Roland's newly developed V remastering technology and the highly acclaimed VariPhrase technology. With RMix, there's only one simple and friendly screen to navigate. RMix's controls are designed according to natural workflow, so you can work effortlessly. The self-explanatory menu bar is located on top of the window. Import music data, select what you want to do, and save or export the result. The harmonic placement window lets you see the components of a stereo mix as color-coded clouds of energy and harmonic matter as the song plays. RMix graphically shows the instruments inside the stereo mix. You can select your desired components of the mix, change panning positions and levels, and add effects to each element as desired. You can even independently adjust the pitch and speed of the playback. How does this power translate to you? First, let's use the RMix as a musical skill-building tool with its play-by-ear function. It makes it easier to listen to a particular instrument for learning how to play that part. Put the red frame on the guitar part, then turn down the outside level slider. You can isolate the guitar solo out of the mix. In addition, you can adjust the pitch and tempo individually. Turn down the tempo slider. You can slow down the playback speed of the shred guitar phrase. Create -1 type karaoke files from existing songs by lowering the level of the pre-recorded vocal or any other instrument you've selected. Put the red frame on the vocal part, then turn down the inside level slider. The vocal will disappear. Of course, you can change the pitch. Add effects only to a specific part of a mix, and clean up your mixes with the noise cancel. You can eliminate undesirable hiss and hum noises. Select Delay from the Effect menu. Put the red frame on the vocal part, and you can add reverb only to the vocal part. You can change panning positions of the vocal from the center to anywhere in the stereo mix. RMix has 2 pairs of stereo tracks, and you can edit the audio on the harmonic placement screen individually. For example, you can create -1 tracks by turning down the vocal, then load the solo vocal on the other track. Then you can mix or mash them up, only on RMix software. A simplified version of RMix, called RMix Tab, will be available for the Apple iPad. Use V remastering technology to extract audio elements and easily create -1 songs from an audio file on your iPad. RMix is an innovative mix manipulation software powered by Roland's latest technology. Let your imagination flow and create your own music.
Hi, my name's Jason Freeze, and I play keyboards in Green Day. I'm just going to show you guys a little demo of the Roland Lucina guitar. Now I go down here to my piano patch. My favorites right here. Cello patch. All is saved in the favorites. Cool. Now, go to my other favorite banks up here, number number 6 where I keep my lead patch. Anyways, the Roland Lucina guitar, thumbs up. Thanks, guys.
And that was special Roland Users Group TV reporter Jason Fries and the Lucina AX09 guitar. And Jason, of course, is the keyboard player for Green Day. Jason is also currently on tour with Jewel. Now, as promised, we return with Jana Resnick, who will be performing for us on the amazing VPiano Grand. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jana Resnick. And I'd like to give a special shout out to David Garza, who did such a great job demonstrating the Roland SPD SX. Also, Jana Resnick on the VPiano Grand. Also, big thanks to our technical crew who, without them, we couldn't put on the show today. Also, to our web designers, and also to our video crew back at Roland US. Again, this has been the November 2011 edition of Roland Users Group Television. Join us next month for Roland Users Group Television, and watch our Facebook and our Twitter for replays and recasts of this program. I'm Dan Krisher. Thank you for watching, and have a great rest of the day.